MSD Ian Bishop and Matthew Hayden here. Just looking back at the way the Royals went 202, how much above what you were expecting was their batting total?
I think it was quite a bit above par score, you can say. And I think the reason was the first 6 overs. I think we gave away too many in the first 6. At the same time, the wicket was best to bat on at that period. And then I think, when our bowlers bowled well in the middle overs, but even when we were finishing, there were quite a few edges, that went for boundaries. And that actually kept adding to the score. So, if I just go through it, maybe there were at least 5 or 6 boundaries, with edges. And that has a very big impact on the score. So I think they got par plus score and we were not able to get a good start, in the first 6 overs.
Yeah, Pataranga was one of those examples, MS. He went for lots of boundaries. He ended up going for 48 off his 4, but at least a dozen or more of those were edges with well-executed deliveries. How do you go about now not trying to change the mindset of someone like him who's been so successful for you?
No, you have to accept it, because you don't look at the scorecard. What you're looking at it, okay, how the ball was delivered, where it was and where the boundary went. So because if you see all these things, it helps you take better decision. I felt his bowling was really good. It was not like he bowled badly. Yes, there'll be a few deliveries, where the batsman will play the big shot. But other than that, I think the scorecard doesn't really reflect, how well he actually bowled.
MSS, if you look at the other side, just for a couple of young players that you're coming up against, Yashasvi Jaiswal and Dhruv Jurel, what were your thoughts on their innings?
I think Yashasvi batted really well. It was important initially, to go after the bowlers. And I think he took calculated risk. And I felt, it was slightly easy with our bowlers, because our bowlers had to assess as to what is a good length to bowl. As a captain, you can tell them initially before the start of the game also that, over here you want to be slightly on the shorter side. But, it's very difficult to actually calculate what is that shorter side. So I felt we gave away a few boundaries that were 2 up. And then, you are always doing the catching up work. But still, I felt, Shashvi batted very well at the top end. And in the last few, Jurel batted well. So I think it was the first 6, that was really, that took the game away from us.
MS commiserations, just finally a lot of yellow shirts here in Jaipur again.
Well, yes, I think they'll be chasing me throughout. And, it's a very special venue because my first ODI 100 was in Vizag, which gave away, maybe another 10 games to me. But the 183 over here, it made sure that, I get chance for another 1 year. So, it's a very good venue. It's very close to my heart. And, it's always good to come back. We have been playing around all over, but it's good to be back here.
Thank you very much.